So please find a place where you can make yourself comfortable, warm, relaxed. And as usual, we start with taking a few deep breaths. So breathe in deeply through your nose, deep down towards your belly, and breathe out again. Let go. And then one more time, take another deep breath in and let go again. And then final time, breathe in. Maybe hold your breath for a few seconds and let go again. And then you can just breathe in and out normally in your own rhythm through your nose. And take a moment to land. And perhaps we can already start with bringing our palms in front of our hearts and set an intention for this session. So just feel from your heart, what is your intention? Do you want to experience something? Do you want to learn something? Are you open to be inspired? And then I also would like to ask you, for what are you grateful at this moment? Is there something to be grateful for? And also again, listen to your heart and just mention it, repeat it in yourself, say it in yourself. And being grateful is one of the best ways to start the meditation, but also being grateful is a way to change the frequency in your body, and this is already a healing frequency. You can let go of the mudra and bring your awareness towards the top of your head. And just sense the top of your head, the location of your crown chakra. Also sense your third eye, located in the middle of your forehead. And then from your third eye you go in a straight line to the center of your head, in the middle of your brain. And then you go down in a straight line towards your throat chakra. And then further down towards your heart center. And a bit lower towards your solar plexus chakra above your belly button. And then you go a bit lower, below your belly button to your sacral chakra. And you enter at the root chakra. And from your root chakra you can visualize and vision again the roots going through all the floors, the foundation of the building you are in or at the moment. And you see the roots going deeper and deeper inside the earth, going deeper and deeper and deeper towards the center of Mother Earth. And then when you breathe in, you take some of this energy through these roots, and maybe you also can sense it, that this energy is entering your body through these roots. And the energy is going towards your heart center. And maybe you can feel the rhythm of Mother Earth. And then you go towards your crown chakra. And about 30 centimeters above your crown chakra is the soul star chakra. And above that are other chakras, and also your connection with the divine, the cosmos, the great spirit, whatever you feel like is up there. And just sort of make your own connection with the source, or just visualize it, or maybe you sense it. And also visualize that you take some of this beautiful cosmic energy in, bring it through your soul star chakra towards your crown chakra, third eye, center of your brain, throat chakra, and it also goes towards your heart. And both energies are sort of mixed together in a kind of vortex and spread throughout your body. The light, the earth, the energy of Mother Earth, the cosmic light. And we're just preparing the body, preparing the energy, the surroundings. And maybe you can sense already some changes in and around your body. And then bring your awareness towards your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. And really focus on your heart center. Only concentrate there. Focus, focus, focus. Go deeper and deeper and deeper inside your heart. Maybe you feel some connection with your soul again, with this vast area inside your heart. A very peaceful place within yourself. And from there, from that base, you can also invite your own spirit guides to accompany you in this session today. So just ask in a moment, will you, my spirit guides or guides, join me during this meditation? And then just open all your senses. There is no limit. and observe what will happen. I don't want to say too much, so please repeat this sentence within yourself and just wait for a moment, and I will do the same. And just observe. Some people might see something, some people might feel something, some people might just know something. You can hear something, sense something. Everything is possible. Also, multiple things are possible. And again, observe the energy around yourself and within yourself, and perhaps you already sense some changes. Then bring your awareness back towards your root chakra, and then you breathe in and you go with your attention in a straight line towards your crown chakra. And when you breathe out, you go in a straight line down towards your root chakra. Breathe in, go up towards your crown chakra, the top of your head. Breathe out and go from your crown chakra again towards your root chakra. Breathe in, go up. Breathe out, go down. Breathe in, go up. And go down. Go up. And go down. Go up. And go down. And then again observe your surroundings, your energetic field around you. And send some energy, send some love outside from your heart, like vibrate it. Like you have your auric fields. Visualize this around you. Maybe you see a bubble, a balloon. And send your light from your heart in this area to make it stronger. And we take another deep breath in. And we let go of all the negative energies which we are carrying with us. Breathe in again. We let go of other people's energies which we are carrying. Breathe in again. And we let go of anything which no longer serves us. So it's only our light in all our cells. And we vibrate this strong energy. We do it based upon gratefulness, love, and a strong belief within ourselves. And being sick, being ill is a very sensitive topic, and there are multiple ways to approach this subject, and it is really one of my passions to deal also with this subject, and I'm learning still day by day. So my perspective today might or will definitely vary in 1 or 2 years. But from what I understand it today, it is as follows. First of all, we have a huge impact on how we see an illness, a sickness, with our mind, with our thinking. And we are very used to trusting the Western medical system. However, a lot of people, and even also people within the medical system, start to doubt this system, because in some way it is also really focused on becoming more efficient. It's more all about money, it's money driven. Not dealing with the real cause, but more about dealing with the symptoms instead of really focusing on the cause. And this has also been predicted already by the Egyptians and perhaps also in other religions, philosophies, that at some point in our lives, in history, we will look away and not focus so much on the causes of illnesses anymore, but really focus on the physical parts only, and we forget to take along the soul in the whole picture. And of course there's nothing wrong with the Western medical system, in a sense that if you break your leg, people can do surgery. There are brilliant people who work from their hearts and really see their job as a vocation, as their passion to help heal people. So I want to make this clear. But you can also see a sickness in a more spiritual manner, in a sense that, and this is maybe a bit radical for some people, but you can also see a sickness, an illness, as a sort of a wake-up call in your life, and sort of an alarm to wake you up and to signal that how you have been living hasn't been the best way for you. And these things already can start from a childhood trauma, from something which happened to you, something painful, something really traumatic, which has been too painful to look at throughout your life, and you've kind of pushed it under the water like a ball. You've been pushing it under the water, but by ignoring it all these years, or because it was too heavy, too painful to deal with, at some point these traumas enter your cells and can cause sicknesses. However, this is not a bad thing, and these wounds can be sacred wounds. This pain can also help you in order to grow, in order to move on, to break the cycle of how you have been living thus far. And this might be a new perspective for you, but this is actually the basis. This is one way of looking at any disease which happens in your life. And besides this, there are of course the normal manners or ways to look after yourself, to eat healthy, exercise, meditate, go into nature, don't drink, don't do drugs, don't smoke, laugh a lot, think positive. Sure, these things are all very important to stay healthy, to stay fit. And also these mechanisms or tools or ideas or mindsets help you to stay healthy. But there is one thing somewhere, somehow deeper, which has a deeper meaning in your life. It takes time to process this, to be open for this, but I'm going to try to help you to see it today in this way. And we're going to do this by entering your Akashic Records. And the Akashic Records, it's a place in the sky, in the cosmos, in the universe, and it is a kind of library of your life, of actually all your lives, or your previous lives, and probably also your future lives. And there is a library for each and every soul. And yeah, the objective of us in these bodies right now is to learn certain lessons. And in each life, yeah, we have to learn certain lessons. And somehow by getting some information of these Akashic records, the Akashic fields, you may get some insights today and understand why you are going through this disease. The only objective is to get more insights about why you are dealing with this in your life. And also the most important thing now is don't judge, in the sense that if you place your thinking in between, it will not work. So just trust my words, just follow me. That's why I also called in all the energies already, so that you're already now in a kind of trance. And then hopefully it will work. So I'm going to open the Akashic Records and then just follow my lead. So at this moment, we would like to acknowledge the powers of the light, and we would really like to know the truth. The truth which will be for our highest good and the highest good for everybody else who is connected with me. So please help me and guide me in getting the right wisdom which I need today. Help me to see myself in the light of my own Akashic Records. Help me to see myself with the help of the Masters of the Light. And help me to gain some extra wisdom and compassion from my Masters. Like the Masters are the protectors of your Akashic Records, of your personal library. So now repeat in yourself softly, help me, and now say your legal name in yourself. Help me, your name, to get to know me in the light of the Akashic Records. Help me, and say your name one more time. To get the right insight, wisdom, in order to understand the sorrow, the pain I'm going through. And by now I open the Akashic Records. And now go from your soul star chakra 30 centimeters above your head. You go to your crown chakra, and in a straight line you go towards your heart, to the back side of your heart. And this is again this big, vast area within yourself, the field of your soul. Make this connection. And then from your heart, you go up again in a straight line towards the center of your brain. And from there you go towards your third eye. And then you go about 5 centimeters in front of your third eye, 5 centimeters in front of your forehead. You focus now on that area. And I'm going to ask you right now, what is the biggest pain, the biggest trauma, the most painful event in your life? And please see the entire event. What was so painful? See the events, who is involved. Feel the events. Maybe you're blaming certain people who did this to you. And how did it affect you? Which emotion do you feel now? What did this trauma do to you? This is your sacred wound. This may have led to the pain, to the sickness, to the illness you are facing right now. But please sense it, feel it. Let the pain, let the emotions be there. It's okay. Go through it, breathe through it. Please understand that there is no pain-free life. Everybody suffers. And that's one very first important lesson. Pain is inevitable. Pain is part of life. And by dealing with a sickness, an illness, which can be anything from cancer to a blood disease, anything, any sickness. And first of all, having to deal with this is a process, and it is important as a human being to go through all the phases of this process. And the phases are like, first you get the complaints, then you go see a doctor, then you get a diagnosis, which can also take years before that is done. Sometimes then you're maybe in denial, then you are in shock, then you're in fear, then you have to go to the hospital, then you have to have a lot of treatments, and then you are mourning that your life will never be the same. Then maybe you have healed, but still you are going through a lot of changes in your body. Your life looks differently when you miss a breast, or you have faced a heavy surgery, or if your life is limited now because you're always tired. So it's not so easy to say this is just one thing. For each phase, it needs time, it is a process. And you have to acknowledge that and go through all of that. And for each phase, there are ways to help you get through this. But there is some red line which goes through all of this. And that is the main objective. And that is the lesson, the life lesson you can learn from this. And that is that through this wounds, this is the sacred wounds I spoke about earlier. By going through this, by having to deal with this, your life is maybe shattered. It feels like that. But it is through these cracks that the light comes in. It is through these cracks that you understand and know that you are human and that you are just the same as anybody else. It is through these cracks where you learn that nothing in life is important except of who you are and how you live your life and how you make the best of it. You are in this life to follow your purpose, to follow your light. And if you are deviated of this path, if you are not going in the right way, you can see a sickness as a warning to bring you back on the right path, to bring you back on the right track. It helps you to raise your consciousness. This initiates your way to enlightenment. And yes, this is a radical way of thinking. But being sick is nothing else than your pain in life, which you are facing and which everyone faces in one way or the other. And this is your way of learning certain life lessons. You can see an illness as a part of the process of the soul. And when you reach this awareness, and this meditation really might not be enough for it, but this is just perhaps to help you awaken, to open the cracks a little bit more so that the light can come in and help you become more aware. And with this extra awareness, you eventually will be able to get the right mindset to see, to view your sickness as a life lesson. But the moment your thinking, your normal thinking steps in and starts to say, I am this sickness, I have this sickness, this is part of me, then you are putting so much stagnant energy within yourself that it is very hard to change it. But even the Buddha, I've been reading a lot about Buddhism the last days, has this very valuable life lesson that this too shall pass. Everything in life comes, it stays for a while, and then it ends, it stops, it goes away. The bad things, the good things, and if you can also look at it from that perspective, this also creates wisdom within yourself. By seeing your sickness as a sacred wound, you open new gates. And perhaps this is still a step too far, which is certainly possible. But the fact that you're listening to this meditation means that your soul is ready for some input, for some inspiration, for some growth. And now going back to your heavy traumatic experience and the pain, the emotion it has caused you. Is there an opening today to review this entire trauma from a different perspective? Did you get some insight? And if it's still very painful, bring your emotion, the pain, towards your heart. Bring this heavy emotion in your heart right now. Because your heart has the healing power to work on this emotion. Trust your own healing powers, capabilities. So bring it to your heart. Breathe through your heart. Breathe through the pain. wounds and diseases are a beautiful state of consciousness. Because this opening can trigger a shift within you. From this opening you can find a connection with the light. Just take some time, some space to process this. And the same counts for chronic pain. So many people focus on the pain, how to make the pain more bearable, how to make the pain less, whilst the focus should lie on what is the cause of the pain. And I so seldom hear people really wanting to dive deep within themselves and try to figure this out. Because chronic pain is caused by stress which has been going on for a long time, also partly subconsciously. But if you take the stressor away, the pain will become less. And yes, that takes some courage to maybe go to your Akashic Records, to deal with the old trauma which is there, or to make drastic decisions within your life, to break a relationship, to choose another job, to change career, whatever. But there is a stressor, a cause for this pain. But often fear, afraid to face it, makes us choose this chronic pain instead of maybe these more short pains in order to deal with the stressors. A lot of it is about the mind, how to deal with it. And I would really like to close now the Akashic Records, and I would like to thank your own or everybody's masters, guiders, protectors of the Akashic Records, the Akashic fields of everyone. We say thanks for giving us the necessary insights during this session. And we now close the Akashic Records again. We now close them again. Amen. And we can also say thanks to our own spirit guides. And of course, we say thanks to everybody who was in this meditation, because I'm 100% sure that we also help each other always, trying to dive deep, open ourselves up, be vulnerable. That takes guts. It's not always easy. And it's easier to do it together, because in the end we are all one. And now just take some time to slowly, slowly come back. Namaste.